my next question is,
Okay, go ahead.
so I saw according to the like learning goals of the textbook, each
Mm-hmm.
unit they need to I need to teach them like around 80 characters.
Yes.
The
Uh-huh.
students need to master, I mean like remember how to read and write those characters, or they just need to read.
Usually, for us right now, I require them to know how to read,
Okay.
write.
Huh.
Yes. Yeah, but for writing, it's a little bit, tricky because Chinese.
Yeah, I was thinking, wow, this is a lot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah. So, for reading, definitely students have to recognize it.
Oh,
Recognize
okay,
is for
okay.
everybody. Yes. But for writing, it's a little bit, yeah, usually I wouldn't, ask them to produce their character during the test. So if they give me pinyin
Yes,
in the
yes.
translation, so sometimes I will accept it. But I don't encourage them to use pinyin all the time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because some of the college they require the student to write.
Wow, wow. Okay,
Yeah. So yeah. But
okay.
I don't want to make the rule too strict. Okay.
Yes,
If I
yes.
don't ask them to write, then they none of them to write.
Okay,
Okay. They
okay,
will choose the easy way. Okay.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. I got it.
Uh-huh.
My next question is, um, oh, I also got the workbook. So
Okay. Oh, that's good.
I read a little bit. Should I use the workbook in the class? Because I saw
Yeah.
some activity like involve
Yeah.
2 students.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Especially the listening part. Sometimes I will do it with the student, and then I leave some of the section for the students. So it's up to you. So all of the exercise, you can, work with a little bit with the student, and some of them you
Yeah.
leave
Okay.
as a homework. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. My another question is, um, how how do you assess students' understanding and like, do they really get the content you teach them?
Mhm.
Do you give tests or?
So actually, I have so many, tasks to assess them. Okay, first, there's a language class, so you have to know whether they're able to, say it and respond it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's the first step.
Yeah.
Okay, and then for this part, actually, we sometimes we have oral, speaking tests, so
Okay.
like oral quiz. Yes. So
Oh,
first of all, in class, you can, use some question to
yes. Yes.
ask students, see whether they already know it or not,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, if you try to make it into a oral test or oral quiz, so you assign this assignment ahead, and then the student prepare, and then you can use like a one-on-one if you think it's very serious, or you can use like a group, like yeah, overall assess the whole group and see whether they fully understand, you know, the
Yes.
contents just in a speaking part.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm. And then also I use written parts as well. If you most of my lesson we have like a written parts assessment.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And another question is, uh, I want to know about the class rule and their
Mhm.
routines, and is there any rule you set for them?
Yeah. So first of all, they should try to speak Mandarin as much as they can.
Yeah.
And then usually, like once they get into the classroom, they're going to be quiet and then get ready to the class.
Yeah.
And in class, yes, since they were going to give, I will give each of the student a Mandarin name, Chinese name. So I will, hope they can address the classmate in Mandarin.
Oh, do they still have the Chinese name?
For this group, they haven't have it yet, but they're going to have it.
Oh, okay, okay, okay,
Yeah, so each of the Chinese student, they're going to have a Chinese name. And
okay.
I hope in class, at least in that group, they're able to, remember each other's Chinese name. and then they're able to, to use them.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, and then in class, so they, for the regular rule is, they shouldn't do something other than Mandarin, right?
Yeah,
Learning like other subjects or doing some other subjects homework or use cell
yeah,
phone.
yes, yeah,
Yes, and also computer as well. If teacher having gave them permission, they shouldn't open their computer.
yeah. Okay.
Yes. Uh-huh. And definitely no talking, no chatting.
Yeah.
And then it's about participation as well, because all the students, their participations will be
Yes.
graded, right?
Yes.
So for the participation, I gave them rubric. Okay, I think the rubric maybe we can talk in detail in when we meet each other, because that's a
Yes.
lot of them pretty detailed.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Really need to
Yeah,
know.
we have rules. Yeah, but for the kids, I think for ninth grade, actually they pretty much follow the rules. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was.
Sometimes, and also
Huh.
student and I, we're going to collaborate, set up rules together.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I never taught any high school students because the teenager, in my mind, teenager is very hard
Yeah.
to teach. So yeah, I really need to learn a lot how to collaborate with them.
Yeah, that's fine. Actually, they're, especially my student, I think they're pretty easy. Not like pretty easy. They still, able to follow our rules.
Okay.
Because
Oh,
they want to get, good grades.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Different management, among this different, like divisions,
Okay.
right? Because middle and lower school, the division is slightly different than upper school.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. Um. Oh, another thing. Shall I only speak Chinese in the class, or can I use some
No,
English?
no, you can use some English.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
especially when you explain grammar. Yeah,
Yeah.
grammar or maybe some patterns. You definitely you should speak in
Oh,
English.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Mhm.
Oh, the
We
last one.
have some like a classroom, I think, especially for the new grades and those new class, we're going to learn some classroom expressions. And during those classroom expressions, you can speak Mandarin. You only speak Mandarin today
Yeah.
because you want them to follow you in Mandarin.
Oh,
And
yeah.
some other, yes, like grammar and some patterns, you definitely use
Yeah.
English.
When I explain to them, I use English.
Yeah, yeah, use English. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. Oh, the last one is, yeah. The lesson I need to talk about the lesson I was teaching the first week because they
Mm-hmm.
require us, we have to record a lesson and to submit even the first week. But
Do you know how long do you need for the first week?
I don't think it matters how long. They didn't did there's no requirement for how long, but I just need to uh at least record one class.
Okay, that's fine. I
And
just let you know for the first week, because at school sometimes we make our first week very easy. Actually, this year we only meet one day on the first week.
wow.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, I just let you know. So I think maybe just like 10 minutes or 50 minutes, you can maybe record.
Okay. You mean 15 minutes?
Yeah, 15 minutes. 15 minutes.
So I'm thinking, if it's only 15 minutes, maybe I just introduce
Yes.
myself.
Mm-hmm.
I think because the standard one is, I should focus on student development. So I think I need to get to know the students. So
Mm-hmm.
I designed some game. It's like I think I designed a game is I let the students interview each other and use Chinese. But the Chinese question is all the one they've already learned. I think
Mm-hmm.
in the preview units.
Yeah.
Like
Mm-hmm.
what's your name? How old are you? What's your birthday?
Mm-hmm.
And where are you from? How many people in your family?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have pets? Or what do
Yeah.
you like to do? And
Mm-hmm.
what subject do you like? Do you
Yeah.
think this is appropriate?
Yeah, that sounds good. And also maybe you can, sometime after, as for me, if I will give them like a 7 questions that I decided, and then you gave them 2 options, so they have to
Oh,
decide question by
oh,
themselves.
yeah, yeah. I'll give them option. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah,
So
yeah.
it means like
Good.
they are more like ownership. Okay, and
Yes,
also they
yes.
want to know more about the partner, so they can able to go ahead and to make more questions.
Okay, 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 okay. And another game I designed, maybe I don't have time to do is, uh, but that game maybe I can't get to know the students. I just want to give them some strokes, like the paper stroke I made like this. So I
Mm-hmm.
want to give them like 4 or 5, let them to make the character,
Okay.
Chinese character, to see how many they can make.
Okay.
Um, yeah, but maybe that's too much in
Yeah,
15
I
minutes.
can maybe for first day. Yeah, because I just worry those kids once they come back from the summer, they probably forgot.
Okay, yeah, okay. Okay,
Okay.
so I think
Yeah.
the interview is
Yes.
good.
For your interview, one after you interview each of the students, what you're going to do for the students? So do you want
Uh,
them to get it back to you, or what do you want for the next step?
I wanted they like write. I will make the handouts to give to
Mm-hmm.
them, and I wanted they can like just like simply write it. But if they can write Chinese, they can still write English. I think it's
Yeah,
okay.
or write pinyin. They can write pinyin at least.
Oh, yeah, yeah, pinyin, pinyin, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because my purpose is I wanted to know more about those students.
Mm-hmm. But do they speak back to you with all the answers, or they hand it back to you?
Yeah, yeah, hand back to me.
Okay, well, no, I think you can ask them to speak first
Oh,
with
oh,
all
yeah,
the
yeah.
right, so
Okay,
they can,
speak first.
yeah, because that or maybe sometimes I will depend on their level. I think they're able to like summarize the
Okay, yeah,
summarize.
maybe just try speak a little bit about the
Mhm.
one the interview, not
Yeah,
almost that.
mhm. Yeah,
Okay.
because that's not like to like stick with what you ask them, right? Because
Yeah,
for
yeah,
someone it's like, oh, let me introduce my partner to my teacher, right? Let me
yeah.
introduce my partner back to you. So, which means they have a little bit freedom on their answer, right? They don't have to
Um,
like, okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is who and how old is he? Because which that means they can able to maybe to add it or to change a little bit their order, so they wouldn't have all the same answer to you,
oh, yes, yes.
right?
Yeah, okay. They can change the order and they
Yeah,
can.
the order, and add
Okay.
it a little bit and maybe
Yes, yes.
summarize a little bit. Mhm.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. And also because they report it back to you, they change their pronoun because they're not saying I, they're saying he or she,
Oh, yes.
right? So they can, um, turn the conversation into a like a introduction, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a
Um,
good comment. Yeah.
okay. And I was, do they know each other? Do they know each
I
other
think
already?
most of them, right? I don't know because those ninth grader, because they're new coming students. I haven't met them.
Oh, okay,
And I
okay.
didn't know their list yet. So I think next week when I come back to school, I able to
Oh,
see their list. Yeah, but
okay.
they definitely maybe have some new, students mixed with some, eighth grader before. Because our school we have Mandarin from lower school to upper school.
Okay.
Yeah,
But they've already learned half of the book.
yeah, they already finished unit 3.
Okay, okay. Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, I think thank you very much. I
Oh, no
really, really
problem.
appreciate. Yeah, teacher Yan. Oh, it's.
Yeah, let me know. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I really appreciate and thank you for being my mentor.
Oh, no problem. I'm happy, I going to know you more and we
Yeah,
can
me
work
too.
together.
Me too. Yeah, I
And I
really
also
wish to
see
meet you.
you